Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legend TD on Lil, FBG, not Lil. Alright, let's drop, reroll. How do we play this? Probably not with an infantry. Maybe with an infantry? Probably not with an infantry still. As our warrior. It's a very far in front wisp, hey. Interesting. Okay. I think this will be fine. Just do like this. Hopefully they don't worry me. Yeah. I probably shouldn't go 4-0. I could actually get a true pirate on too. How bad would that be? Can't imagine it'd be particularly good. But it also might be particularly good, so I don't know, maybe. No one else is really overbuilding. Oh no, it's Malfa Militia. Red probably overbuilding. Yeah, this looks really close. Wonder if I could just leak. Anyway, we're not gonna... Are we gonna go true pirate? You know what? Fuck it. Let's give it a run. I'm intrigued by this. I feel like I don't necessarily have the role to support it, because I generally want to play frontline with it, but I don't know, I'm interested now. It should just be okay because of this on like 2, is my thought. I'm sure it's not my best build for 2, but it's not bad on 3. Double one-shot on 3 is quite solid. Okay, Slave Master here, right? Oh, I got a bowman. Maybe I'm okay with just a bowman. So you can think of this thing essentially as having like... I mean, it just has double shot, right? It kills 2 creeps with each swing. Still a fucking disaster here though, hey. Right, well, good thing I didn't get double spirit. I was definitely having a bad time versus double spirit. Yeah, I got turbo lucky actually, wow. I'm quite good on 3 though, so I'll be able to push here. Maybe we want to go 3. Isn't 1 enough for increment on spirits? Okay, I guess we have 2. I don't really have much of a plan this game, honestly. Beyond, like, ended up Gold True Pyre and I was like, kinda wanna try it? It's just an awkward start otherwise, because it's like Night Saber with awkward ads or Alchemist, which is an awkward unit in general. That would have been really close with only 1 attack. I'm fine with 5. Need to overbuild 5. Or like, we need to be okay on 4 and 5. If we do that, but we shouldn't have a horrible time being okay on 4 and 5. I'm gonna grab a Night Saber here. I hope I'm holding 3. I guess I don't actually know. I just sort of figured I probably would.
What news?
Ugh. Wonder if I'm just liking here. Because, like, this does good damage, but it's kind of squishy still. It's not like the sentry's going to provide much. I'm concerned that I'm just leaking here. I hope I'm not, but I might be. I mean, True Pirate should be good here though. Okay, and it did walk in front of the sentry, which is good. Okay, I'm fine, yeah. I was worried for nothing. Yeah, wow, I'm actually like murdering the wave. I guess no spirit, and I'm pretty happy, hey. Anyway, I am just intending to go double Nightsaber. Because I think pretty often with our League 2 there, they resend 4 or 5. And we are quite bad 4 and 5 if I'm just sort of pushing and trying to YOLO it. I also needed to build here from 3, like my Pirate Sentry is leaking pretty hard on 4 against no send. So I needed to build here. Teal's gonna leak here anyway. Yeah, I needed to build here to hold anyway, so may as well be good versus a pretty reasonable send from them. And again, it's like that transitional overbuild, right? Like, now I'm good on 5 as well. Provided I get 4 gold? Yeah, I need 4 gold for 5, which is obviously not particularly hard for me to get. Yeah, apparently it's really not hard for me to get, hey. Okay, well, this is Blood Orc, of course. Come on. I'm gonna go Blood Orc Furb, I think. So we'll see if they end up sending on 5. They may not into this, but we'll see. I should probably run Nightsabers like that. I think sounds better to me.
Job's done. I am prepared.
And let's juice the pirate. I could build an Acolyte, but I'd like to push here, so I'm gonna elect not to. I'd probably build slaves on this rather than weaponless militia, but as long as we build, I think it's totally fine. Quiz, yep. Okay. See if they send. They do not. Cool. I saw the overbuild and decided, no thank you, no part of it. Fair enough, but now we get to like send for quote-unquote free, right? Which also is kinda nice. Yeah, I was gonna murder a send here. Wow. Shame they didn't send. And probably 6? Yum. I'm pretty good on 6.
Research complete.
57 lakes. Straight to king, yep. Not immolation. Shockwave, okay. Ah, 5-1's probably alright for me. I think I'm probably able to hold 7 with 5-1, as long as I build decently. Somewhat like a human. There's always a risk I don't, but, you know, hopefully I manage to. Unlucky for purple actually. 1 gold off bush. It's gonna be a scary send on 7. So if I'm doing this, I have 70 gold. Because I'm gonna get a Dwarf King. Oh, that's what I'm leaning towards at least. I think I should get a Dwarf King. So I'll bank the gold here and just see what I'm left with. They did plenty of kings, so I'm not at all concerned about a 6 end from them. It's just not going to happen. I mean, we should probably firm it Wyvern. Probably scary just because I'm not sure how much I trust my hold. So I do kind of appreciate gold here, so. So I was thinking this guy, and I'm 5 gold off. Yeah, unlucky. Probably still the go though.
Job done. Job done. I am prepared. My bidding. Job's done. Out with it. I am prepared.
Just gonna bank the rest of my wood. I need farm, and I need a second lumberjack, which is 160 wood total.
Out with it.
But yeah, Melia, okay.
I am prepared.
How many wyverns? Holy shit, there's only 1 wyvern on my line. Did I get lucky? 1 wyvern. Why is this send so low? I honestly expected 3 wyverns. So yeah, I'm really happy I didn't get 3 wyverns. Because I'm like narrowly holding 1 wyvern. You can see like, look at this and then you look at just like fucking spear militia. I think I know which is stronger. Oh my god. How is it? It's so lucky this end was low. Super lucky that send was low, because I'm breaking like a rat to 3 wyverns. So it's good to know that this was illegal in LoL, because I think in LoL we get 2 to 3 wyverns each lane on 7 this game. Given how much time there was in the early. At least if like the game plays out the same, you know. I was expecting them to send 4-5, or even like 3-4-5 after that level 2. I was thinking 4-5. Okay, how's the heals? -3, okay, so going -4. Just stay 7-2 then. Obviously we did very little king here, so we even got a bit of bank. It is a bit strange that, like, so looking at the way this game played in terms of our Send 5 and our Send here, clearly they didn't have, like, great overbuild, right? Because they had no mid 5, no mid 7, didn't look like anyone was particularly close, didn't look like, it's always possible they were and misreading it, but didn't really look like it, so sort of makes me think, like, why didn't they try and send 4 or 5? You know, if they just don't have overbuild. Like, can they play a slow game like they've played and actually get into a win? I mean, based on how it's gone, it looks pretty grim for them, right? So, I'm a little bit confused why they skipped 4-5. No, don't get me wrong, actually, we were fairly weak on 4, even with me, you know, overbuilding with the Night Saber. If it's a decent send, like, honestly, maybe even Dark Troll Spirit I'm leaking. I'm definitely leaking double Dark Troll. Red was definitely leaking double Dark Troll. So if they were reaching, like, Dark Troll plus add, which they should, I feel like they would be able to reach that. Or at the very least, Dark Troll plus add. I don't know, I think that could have been pretty nasty for us. I mean, certainly with Teal and Purple underbuilding a bit, right? And just because they clearly prioritized, like, the amount of send we had on 5. Which was good, right? Which was useful for sure. But it does mean if the other team sent 4, like, even if their send was small, me and Red went small mid, it's still, like, King Leaks, still painful. So, yeah, I think they had an opportunity there. Don't really want a 9. Not convinced the wood is there. So Smith 120. So this is, like, better full build, but why don't we just upgrade the bronze beard here? If I get a second cast, this is really good. I feel like with 200 range and the fact that it staggers itself a little bit when it casts, so it, like, stops walking. Just full build there, I suppose, hey? I actually think Red is pretty fucking weak on 9. I mean, you just look at Red's lane, right? And find the non-medium armor unit. There's one here, right? So Red might break. I should be okay. It's too small a send. No, the send is too small. There's 2 Ivans, that's not enough. It's 2 Ivans, it's just not putting enough damage out. It's really not. 19, 20, 21, 22, zap zap, let's go. Zap zap zap, beautiful. Cool. 3 Wyverns, I don't get a second cast, and I leak pretty noticeably. Okay, nice. And I get, yeah, 2 Wyverns, just managed at 2 Wyverns. I guess they just had Nolos, like no push, no hold lanes. That's the only explanation to what's happened here. Yeah, because they should never be sending this little on 9 when they're like, basically they didn't send enough for the amount they leaked, so it pretty strongly suggests that either they had bad rolls, or they played their roles badly, or perhaps some combination of the two. Yeah, just pick something, it doesn't fucking matter.
is under siege. Us hear and obey. Storm, earth, and fire. Heed my call.
I stand ready.
I'm holding enough wood for my firb in case. Doesn't want to, which is fine. Nah, just set now and see what happens. Alright, that. Click that button. I didn't juice him on 9, but I wasn't too worried about juicing him on 9. Let me get a spider and a blocker. Can't quite afford a spider blocker, or I would do that. I don't think I want to build it in front. I think it just dies if I do. So this should be fine. I did 3 fibs. Thank you. Appreciated. That's a lot of blockers. Oh well, use your gold, I suppose, eh? So why not?
I stand ready.
I don't... I said it in all chatters. I was gonna say I don't think we need much luck here, because yeah, I don't think they can really send. I would be very shocked if they're not dead to this end. So that was not enough King Gold 9 to get them back in the game. Tell you what. That's fine, you just... Like, you leaked a lot on 4. And you're not gonna be carry lane after that, basically. So you just pushed with turrets and it was fine. It's like kinda what turret does. At 12 bosses, 11, 10, 9, 8 bosses. Are they living? I should push, because they might actually be living. These bosses are super low HP here. Whoa, quite chunked bosses. And a mid. Oh wow, they are surviving. Nice job to them. Okay, so they had LOD. Was it just like an LOD overbuilding and not actually making a mid? Yeah, they're alright here. I mean, they're kinda still not alright, but you know. Why is Shockwave not one-shotting bows? That seems really egregious. They're all on fucking 1 HP. Because these guys have so much, send buff. The bows survived the Shockwave. That's red hot. Oh, it looks like Red stole all the fucking bosses in mid. Yeah, he's 7-5, 100 gold, and I'm 7-4. Red. Neon. Fuck, mate. Not happy. Not fucking happy. Can't believe she clept all the fucking bosses. Oy. How rude is that? I mean, that's just disrespectful. Anyway. They don't have a lot of push. So, they did survive 10. Like, at what cost? I'm just gonna go 7-6. We're pretty safe for quite a while, just because they really don't have the wood to throw any meaningful sends at us. And we still have 3 heals, so like small king legs aren't killing us. Green has an assault tank. It's quite an early assault tank. Yeah, it's pretty uncommon to see that this early, because rule of thumb is steamroller good, assault tank not good. Like 20 plus, you can make a case for upgrading them just because they had range. But, you know. Yeah, if he's just building more steamrollers, he's stronger. Anyway, that's fine. We just sort of play the game out. Yep, I will sell that. Don't want to sell it before Arena though, because technically it is still an extra Acolyte on Arena. They look super dead 15. Yeah, I like that. Probably drop and roll on 13. Shouldn't forget to have Revenant as well. You can go like 3 Bronzebeard's Revenants. So maybe I make a second Bronzebeard and drop roll on 14 instead. So I'm on 50, okay. Yeah, I should make sure I have 3 Bronzebeards on my drop. Like a melee. Okay. Wood's gonna look pretty fine when 15 rolls around. Teal's got good bank. Purple's got bank and push. I'm 7-6, and red's got a bit more bank than me, so not too worried about the amount of wood we'll have. I think I do want one of them here now. Didn't want it earlier, because I wanted the Night Sabers to share damage with the True Pirate. But now I'm happy to have it in front. And obviously I wanted this guy in the back because I don't want to put a 13-15 health unit in front on 7 against Wyverns and Spirits and Whelps. Seems like a bad idea. There's nothing to share its damage with. But when it's 27-35 health, it's like, okay. Not such a bad idea anymore. So Red said, I reckon they 14. I'm not convinced. Like, they might. If they just want to dodge 15, they might 14. Because, decent on 17. And, like, if still has steamrollers, potentially decent on 17. So, they want to, like, 14 into 17, it's not ridiculous. In terms of it actually being, like, a kill send, I don't see it. Do not think they had the push. Aha. Aha. Nice little, that's quite punny. Should be shot for saying that. I should be. Punny. Disgusting. Anyway. I'd rather just Lake in 15, but if we want a 16 you can hold. I don't really want a 15 with a 13 hold though.
Upgrade complete.
And it's, I don't know, it's probably fine. We probably just have, I mean, we really do just have enough wood anyway, so shouldn't matter. Runs in 60 plus, just call it 200, 560. They die 14.
Out with it.
I think they don't.
I am prepared.
Cause they're all like, they're all in decent spots value income. Their weakness is push. And in terms of units, like Berserker, good 14. 80s, good 14. Assault tank with Aquas behind is better 14 than 15. You know, I can't say much about Yellow's lane, but because At the moment, his lane is just bad every level. Mid-game, right? I don't know what he's building. But yeah, I think there's a reasonable chance they live 14. So I'm not keen to play for that. And just build a blaster. I'm close to I'm like forever off it, right? So I can grab one blaster, I guess. It's kind of fine. I don't know.
Job's done.
Enlighten me.
170.
Upgrade
My
complete.
brothers. Out with it.
Job's
None
done.
shall be the wiser. That's a given. I am prepared.
Job's done.
And juice.
Enlighten me. Out
Sure.
with it.
So 3100 is obviously pretty low on the value side of things. But you gotta remember 777 on arena start with Max King. So in terms of how much would they have? Not much. So I wasn't concerned about this send, or at least not overly concerned. Hope you like slow purple, because I am tight on double kraken. And farm, because it's double kraken farm. I think I'm good though. Yeah, I'm 350 right now. Yeah, I'm good. Nice. That is 7-6 difference. I get my kraken. My second kraken, because I went 7-6 on arena. Happy days. If I'm not 7-6, I'm not getting second kraken, yeah. I'm getting warlock instead.
My bidding.
Farm.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Enlighten me.
Do I want
Research complete.
4 revenants or a blaster?
My brothers.
OP Pudge. Let's go blaster.
Job's done.
Kinda down for it.
Upgrade complete.
Out with it.
Like most of my sort of carry stuff is in the front line with the Bronzebeards, so just go blaster, get a bit more damage share with him, hopefully get a second cast from this guy. I don't afford
Gold is required.
juice, but you know, Celebi. And the send should be relatively weak here if they send, which they should, but they don't. Okay. Are they good enough 15 to actually survive? I wouldn't imagine so. It's not like they kinged. They didn't have king to do. Their send was pretty good. Our send was really pretty good. So I don't imagine they survive here. But you know, we'll see. They're doing alright numbers wise, but it's still 0 heals. Are they really surviving here? Wow. Good rolls then. Fucking good rolls if they live in this. It's kinda nutty actually. Okay. What do we do now? King? Probably. No, I don't think you missed anything. Like, they were fat enough to be reasonable, but everything we saw was pretty weak on 15. What do we get? Dark Priest? Okay. Damn, crazy. Because it looks like we're probably losing now. The vision is so janky. Must like just be Krakens. I feel like it is just, well, it's not just Krakens, it happens on other levels too. It's always kind of funny though. Alright, I don't want this roll anymore, so...
I bid him.
So yeah,
Research complete. Job's done.
I bid him.
acceptable. I think I have real trouble actually holding 17, but, you know, we'll try. I actually want them a little further back.
Job's done.
Down to have mutants, like, in this sort of area.
Job's done.
I am prepared.
Upgrade
My
complete.
brothers.
Hello.
Red roll again. Affirmative. Neotank Dark Mage, pretty good.
Upgrade complete.
420, 450, 650, 750, 810, 36, 670. Okay, we get 2 more mutants and a captain. Acceptable. I'm still under 5k though. And holy shit, they really tried to split here, didn't they? Well, means we basically know that they're sending. Oh,
Enlighten me.
More lumber is required.
Teal should king as well. Just... No,
More lumber is
AFK from him, I guess. Unlucky.
Show us a target.
My bidding has begun.
Upgrade complete.
Prepared.
Job's done.
We pausing for his AFK? I wouldn't have bothered, but... I know, he's here. Whatever. Ah. All good. So, mutant,
Enlighten me.
the third captain.
Upgrade complete. Job's done.
3 tier 1s and ignite and juice. Oh my god, so many buttons to click.
Job's
At
done.
least I don't have veterans to abuse. Do I have another ability that makes my unit stronger? I mean that one. Can I overclock my blasters? Pre-clock blasters?
Enlighten me.
Unlucky he's got gold banked as well.
Out with it. I bid him.
Old man hands. Unlucky, they get you at the best of times. Their send is turbo low though, at least on my lane. On TL as well, it's super low. So yeah, we stack all the mutants on this side because I have short range shit over here. So yeah, I want the Demon Kraken Warlock to go. Like, oh yeah, Demon Kraken Warlock, go kill my spider, because I don't care about the spider as much. Looks like I'm still not quite able to hold those. So 7-6 actually punished me in the end, ironically, because I was pretty happy with it earlier. Yeah, close, close, close. But we are dying here. That's not avoidable, unfortunately. Pretty surprised they managed to do that well 15, to be honest, because SM wasn't too bad, and units wise they didn't look great either. The value incomes were solid. Yeah, we kind of tossed it, hey. To be fair, we as a team we can push more after 10 though. When that happens on 10, it's actually like there's no need for anyone to be 7-5. Just because, you know, in the Max the King like that and you see 4-4-4-2 push, it's like, well, when can they send? And the answer is like, well, they can send 2,300 on 15 if they want, but that's it. So realistically what happened that game is we just didn't push as much as we could have. And normally when you're sort of far ahead like we were, it doesn't matter. Occasionally it does. So that was the reason I went 7-6. But I think red and teal, teal probably could have pushed twice more. Red probably was fairly safe to push once more. Because it's just, the send isn't big enough from them to actually kill us on 14 or 15. Realistically, even if we're pushing more. So we can play a little more fast and loose in terms of push, and I think that probably kills them 15. I mean, I think it definitely kills them 15, right? We have like one more, you know, if pink has a warlock, he's not mid, for example, right? That's literally all the difference. And then they're dying if he's not mid. Just sort of as an example. But yeah, it was kind of cool to see them come back, because they were pretty far behind for sure. So, you know, it was interesting. The early game was horrible to them, but, you know, we just didn't quite get over the line on 10 or the mid game, hey. Yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always, thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.